Hey, bye, bye. Today I'm playing Toy Blast again. It's probably going to be for the last time, this video. Probably going to be for the last time, this video. Since the game, since Flash on YouTube, on Facebook will come to an end sometime today, apparently. And it's the 1st of January 2021. Now that I'm doing this video, so yeah, we best get started today. So last time I played, I completed level 676. So now let's go on to 677, eh? So, it seems like a level with piggy banks and toasters, doesn't it? And we best get to it in case, who knows, maybe the game might actually shut down while I'm playing it, and that'd be tragic, wouldn't it? To be honest, I'd be expecting it to keep on playing until I signed out, even if the game had been shut down. But you never know, it could just shut down abruptly, couldn't it, while I'm playing, and then just suddenly be gone like so. So hard to really be sure, isn't it? Anyway, we get started with our first major move like that, don't we? I've got a 1988 episode of Top of the Pops on TV right now. So that's why I keep looking up every now and again to see who's on. The old days and the old music was so much better, I think, you see. I'm doing well, aren't I? Let's turn the blues into propellers now and hope for the best, baby dolls? And I'm wondering if I should make this video longer or not. Without it'll probably be my last one. When it comes to the crunch, though, I'll decide, I imagine. I wonder if this will shoot downwards. No. But no matter, I'm going to be able to shoot downward anyway with this crisscross. And now get up all the toast slices with that giant propeller like so. And now we win. The theme from Mass Express is on top under 1988 edition of Top of the Pops now. I've never seen this on Top of the Pops before. Don't beat me previous score, but no matter. Come to think of it, this act on Top of the Pops doesn't really look all that different from what I imagined it would have been like in my head from hearing the song on the radio at times in the past. So here we have a crisscross of pumpkins along with a ton of bubbles and two toys to get to the bottom of the screen, it would seem. Another intriguing level design, baby dolls. When all is said and done. There's actually a good amount of reds in key places here, isn't there? With which I can use to these two power-ups to turn reds into powers like so. Should yield good results, I believe. And it does. Almost all the bubbles are gone, as you can see. Especially for You by Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan on now. Double Rubik's Cubes, it seems now. I should win, I think. Oh, it would seem that the pumpkins are going to keep coming forever, wouldn't it? And they're at best focus on getting this last toy to the bottom of the screen here. I'm gonna get rid of all the power poles and hope this does some good. Getting close now, but it could be tight. Will this shoot down, I hope? Yes. I cut that very fine, didn't I? Okay, let's go on to 679 now. This is a lot of multicolored bowling pins here, isn't it? Wonder if this will shoot sideways, I hope. Nice. I'd say... Well, never mind. If it's gonna end up being Reds farming out of the... It's gonna be the Reds turning into the TNT detonators anyway. But now if I manage to get these double Rubik's Cubes like so, baby dolls... I hadn't realised I need to get so many toys to the bottom of the screen though. That's something to cause alarm, I think.
Yippee!
Lucky that it's easy to get the colours together on this level, isn't it? You get those massive scores. Almost on to the next map section now, aren't we? On to 680 now. This looks like it could be a bit challenging, doesn't it? Did my mouse just click twice then without me realizing it? Or did the game give me two hits on the Easter egg on the Easter egg making machine for the price of one? Tough to say. If I'm not careful here, I could end up not having any room to make moves with the rate that I'm filling the screen with Easter eggs from the machines here. Don't get many moves on this level, do you? Finally, we get something together. Let's hope it's not too little too late. I've got a feeling it is, though. But at least I managed to get all the Easter eggs that I needed. At least we get a better starting colour positioning now. That's good. Hopefully this will reach the bottom Easter egg production machines, eh? Oh no, it didn't reach. Surprising the sheer lack of moves this level gives you to accomplish the goal, isn't it? Hopefully this. Never knew Everything But the Girl were around in the 80s. Nice. Let's turn all the yellows into propellers, I think. Looking like I won't do it now, isn't it? At least the king closed though. Yeah, only 40 levels to do this. Only 40 moves to do this level. Has anyone ever noticed that the Everything But the Girl singer looks a bit like a female version of Macaulay Culkin with dark hair? Intriguing, I think. When Will I Be Famous by Bros is on now. I remember when I was a kid and I saw Bros performing this song on TV, I think, and because the main singer had the blonde flat top hairstyle, I thought him and Sting the wrestler were the same person back then. Be quite funny, really, wasn't it? The idea of Sting, the wrestler, taking a break from wrestling to perform this song. I suppose sometimes I've wondered if maybe one of the reasons why I thought that this song was performed by Sting the wrestler is because maybe I knew that there was a singer or recording artist named Sting, so maybe that got my childish mind confused back then, eh? Anything's possible, I suppose. Down to 2 Easter eggs again before losing. This cramped level design makes it kinda difficult, doesn't it? Okay, let's turn the propellers into... let's turn the blues into propellers and hope for the best, eh? Is it just me, or does the main singer from Rose in the red jacket he's wearing in this performance on Top of the Pops remind you of the red jacket from Michael Jackson's Thriller video, maybe? Not good that all the Easter eggs are all congregated down here, is it? Still, maybe this will shoot downward and help me. Nice. Hopefully this will shoot downward now, eh? Nice, getting lucky with these propellers. Oh yeah, this is very lucky. And I win, just like that. A low score, but enough to get me 3 stars. Oh, how did I get that super high score first time round, eh? And I wonder how long I've been going for. 30 minutes. That's not good. So yeah, that was 680, wasn't it? Surprisingly hard, that level. So yes, onto the new map section we go, which appears Appears to be some kind of an airfield, doesn't it, baby dolls? Some kind of a very elaborately coloured airfield, but an airfield regardless. I'm wondering if this is where the helicopters debut in the game. Although given that we had a new feature in this previous map section, seems unlikely of the game to give us new features in two consecutive map sections, doesn't it? And have you noticed how in this new map section the colours seem to be inverted a bit compared to the last map section, with how this last map section had pink sides and a kind of metallic green or teal looking pathway, whereas this one has a pink pathway and a kind of bluish, maybe teal side section. Intriguing, curious phenomenon indeed, baby dolls. And I'm wondering if this is the section where the helicopters debut, because of this helicopter here on this landing pad inside on top of this building, which looks like it could be some kind of a parlor or something of some sort. I don't really have any clue. And it seems like there's traffic cones here, doesn't it? Which I suppose makes sense considering how planes take off from runways and how cones are often found with roads and maybe runways as well, aren't they? And there's some kind of a chocolate milkshake being made in this old map section where the Easter egg production machines are located, maybe. And we have a very large plane here as well, don't we, docked at the airfield here. And here we seem to have cargo crates, along with a stack of truck here. And a flight controller's tower. There's some kind of a Lego-looking figurine here as well. And another plane in a hangar as well, ready for a flight. With its cute-looking pink propellers at the front of it. Yes, these things have rather interesting colour schemes indeed, baby dolls. Anyway, let's get started with the first level of this map section, eh? Strange how this pathway kind of gradually becomes a kind of dripping liquid-like pathway, isn't it? Although maybe it's the paint that's kind of petering out between these two sections, eh? Does look like it could be a shiny, wet sheen of paint on this pathway after all. And it's funny how this map section's levels start when this pathway here is still a kind of metallic green looking colour, isn't it? Like maybe the section really starts at 683 or something instead. But no, I've got a feeling it's just a case of the levels being placed in a kind of strange place. Since maybe the designers had a tough time fitting all of the levels precisely into the map section, eh? So yeah, let's go to 681 now. Starting to seriously get quite a bit tired now. This is a lot of piggy banks, isn't it? And quite a variety of them as well, eh? The way some are in burglar outfits and others are just, I suppose you could say, plain Jane piggy banks in their natural colours, in their natural outfits, you could say, I suppose. That was unlucky, wasn't it? Nice. I had a feeling if there ever was patient there, things would work out for the best. Yeah, I've been awake for like 23 hours now. So you have to admire my dedication, don't you, doing this Toy Blast video just before the game disappears from Facebook, maybe. Oh, that's what they say, isn't it, pretty much? This Top of the Pops appears to be on for a long time. I'd say getting double detonators here would be for the best myself. I'm gonna try and centralize it as much as I can, baby dolls. Worked kind of well after all. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it's looking like a fail, this, isn't it? Better luck next time, baby dolls. And it seems like this isn't the map section where the helicopters add a new feature after all, doesn't it? Oh, this is fortunate. I remember this song by Enya. Seems familiar I played it at a primary school assembly one time. Probably because it sounds so choir-like, maybe. I remember this song when it was new, in fact. Unless it was just a similar song that they played at the assembly at primary school that time, because it does seem unlike a school to play popular music, doesn't it? Wonder if I can get double Rubik's Cubes here. And I remember once reading on Wikipedia that apparently some celebrity that I looked up once had been in the music video for a song by Enya. Anyway, we win this level. I'm not sure if it was this song or not, though. It has a kind of strange name that I'd never remember. The song. Okay, let's continue. That was 681, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to look up Enya on Wikipedia after I've done this video to find out more about her in this song. Wow, this is a lot of bubbles and bricks, and isn't it? Along with the potential for lots of ice cubes down below as well. And now we get rid of all the bricks so we get near enough total access to the whole of the level. Oh, the perfect song is on now. You know that it's got to be Perfect Song by Fairground Attraction or something similar. That's the name of the group anyway. I feel like I've got a hair in my mouth. Not sure though. I had a feeling that this block could be the one that got an ice cube on it, but there was others that could have had ice cubes on them, so really I can be justified for taking the risk there, can't I? I think it is a hair in my mouth, and though I'm not imagining it, I don't think. I think you should win the level now. Well, maybe not, but now I do anyway. It's finished now, top of the pops. Okay, so that was level 682. Now on to 683 we go. There's fans here, it'd appear. 4 of them to be precise. Yeah, they're nicely clustered together, aren't they? I feel like this should be satisfying to do. Okay, let's see if we can turn the reds into propellers and hope it does something good for us, eh? Hope it has a good effect for us. You know that I want to do things in a fancy manner, don't you? And so that's what I'm going to do. Two fans at the same time. That's how I roll, baby dolls. This is nice. Hopefully this will shoot downward, eh? No. Still, we're gonna get the greens down there anyway, so we can win. And I do win. In spectacular fashion, I might add, with my high score. Gets me into first, providing I wasn't there already. Wonder how long I've been going for. 53 minutes. So that was 683. That was 683, wasn't it? Okay, so let's go to 684, baby dolls. That's a lot of beach balls in cages, isn't it? I wonder what they could have done to anyone to warrant that kind of treatment, eh? After all, they're only beach balls, aren't they? I shouldn't imagine they're like serial killers or anything. I had a feeling that it wasn't wise to use these two to crisscross until I'd tried to get a couple of power-ups over here. You see, it pays to be patient, baby dolls. Wasn't that nice? Freeing all of those beach balls from their cages like that. There's one of my good deeds for the day. Wonder if I can get maybe double Rubik's Cubes here. Yes, I can. Aren't I doing well, baby dolls? Now we're well on our way to winning, baby dolls, which is precisely what I do. That was 684. Now we get on to 685. This looks like a rather claustrophobic layout, doesn't it? Fortunately, we get a lot of moves. And there's only a few UFOs to contend with also. So there's a small favour we can be grateful for. When all is said and done, baby dolls. That deals with all those bubbles nicely, doesn't it? Now we get rid of all the UFOs. Seeming rather easy, this, isn't it? And I win just like that. Simplicity itself gets me quite a good score as well, let it see. Puts me nicely in first and beats my previous score. I've been going an hour, but And going. And going. And going an hour, but I'm going to try and do at least 10 levels. I think this will actually be 11 levels if it completes 686, won't it? Okay, let's go into 686. Stealing with me LCD. Would be nice to finish on a kind of landmark number, but I do want to do 10, maybe 11. Doing more levels is better, I feel. After all, you get to see more of the game, don't you? Like these levels where there's lots of things on them, like a whole ton of beach balls, pretty much. Satisfying to do, I think. We're doing well already, aren't we? Had a feeling I'd be able to get a Rubik's Cube there. And double now for my troubles. Although best work on getting the toast slices without there's only 3 toasters, hadn't I? I thought there'd be a catch to make the level a bit more difficult than it originally appeared. "22 moves remaining to get 11 toast slices." So that's like half a toast slice per move, isn't it? Or 1 every 2 moves. Shouldn't be too difficult, but you never know. After all, it wouldn't be the first time I've failed when I should have won. Might be time to start panicking a bit, eh? Especially with only 3 moves left. Well, this is lucky. A stroke of luck indeed, baby dolls. You know something? With this being our last video, and we still being far away from the next map section, I don't really think there's any point in making this video longer than it needs to be. I don't think there's any point in making this video super long, or any longer than usual for that matter, so let's just stop here and call it a video, eh? After all, I put in a stellar performance for this last video, didn't I? Of Toy Blast at least. So until next time, baby dolls, I'll see you when I see you with my next game, eh? Goodbye.